2006 News, and I'm Mike Callahan. Getting kind of a late start this morning. Kind of had a rough night last night, just with acid stuff, and didn't get to bed till late because, well, people have the right to be upset, and we have the right to broadcast that, and we have the right to stand by people when they're done wrong. So let's get on into this. This is the war update. Look back for more updates. I don't even want to even attempt to count the amount of tabs I've got up there. So we'll just get going. Now these first ones are just tweets, so they won't be in links. However, all the ones following that, I will have the links down in the description. Wow, is things escalating extremely quickly here. Alright, tweet number 1. Large-scale military exercises started in the Far East in eastern Siberia. So, something you may want to note there. Russia and the U.S. have finally come to a head in Syria. A decisive decision is about to be made. Will Russia stop defending Syria? And the reply is no. And the U.S. knew that from day one. You can easily assume now that we are indeed in phase 2 of the new Cold War. Only this time around, Russia has learned. And I have to agree with the comment part of that. And I will show you, by the way, phase 2. That's here. Alright. Next tweet. Pakistan and India are exchanging heavy mortar, gunfire across military control line in Poonch region of Jammu and Kashmir. And I'm sure I probably pronounced those wrong. And I'm even more sure that I'm not that worried about it. So I had asked her on this when she reported this, if she knew that this is war or rumors of war, and she's personally monitoring the air traffic that's going in and out. So it's for real. It's not just the media, it's not just media reports. Alright, next tweet. This was breaking news when she posted it. Kerry threatens war to cut off all contacts with Russia over Syria unless Russian and Syrian bombardment of Aleppo ends. So, either Russia stops killing the terrorists. Okay, I'm just breaking this down into simple terms that most people will grasp because they keep changing the names, right? Syrian rebels, or it's all the same. It's Al-Qaeda, Daesh, it's all of them. You know what I'm saying? So, we need to quit with the names, the different names, because they're doing that to confuse people. These are the same people that we are claiming that killed people on 9/11. These are the same very people that we blame for the nightclub attack in Paris. Okay? The same very people. Same group. Exact same group. And they are threatening Russia with war if they don't stop killing them. Which is what we're supposed to actually be there doing. Alright. Japanese authorities investigating a possible gas attack at the metro station in Tokyo, Japan. 9 people hospitalized. Okay, now we're getting to where I have some links for you. And they will be put in the description as well as you will see them come up on your screen as I do them. Number 1. MH17 international probe. Only sources are Ukrainian intel and Internet Russian Ministry of Defense. Okay? Goes on to say international investigators relied on only data provided by the Ukrainian military and from the internet, a Russian military spokesperson said Wednesday. He added that no Russian missile systems have ever crossed into the Ukraine. Okay? Now, again, I will put all the links to these in the description tab. That way you can read them with a little more accuracy or whatever. Thoroughness. I don't know. I'm working on my second copy. I am so tired, folks. I am beat. Let's see. There's another one here that really laid it out, and I hope I didn't close it. Basically, it was us flat out blaming. Where did that go? It was us flat out blaming Russia for that. So, give me a moment. I'll try and find it. I had that stupid thing happen where my screen went down on me. I wished I knew how to disable that. Alright, let's hang on. I'm pulling up the wrong tab. Here it is. I think this is it. Nope, that's not it. I'm looking for it. Sorry, folks. This is crazy. Alright, let me check again, because I would have swore I had that article opened up, and it was just recently. Okay, there was an article that said that basically that we were flat out blaming. Oh yeah. Okay, no, that's the one. Okay, I'm straight. I'm sorry, folks. I am so beat. Bear with me here. Let me get through this. Okay, so that's what's going on, and that's what I was referring to as phase 2. I think the headline was a little bit different when I read it earlier, so I think that's what was confusing me. Okay, so U.S. tells Turkey it will respond soon to demand for cleric's arrest, says the Justice Minister. U.S. officials have told their Turkish counterparts that they will respond within a couple of days to Turkey's demand to arrest Muslim cleric Fethullah Gulen, blamed for a bloody coup attempt, Justice Minister Bekir Buzdag said on Wednesday. Again, I'll leave the link for this. I think it's a bunch of BS. I think it's a bunch of propaganda. If he was involved in it, I wouldn't doubt that we weren't in the middle of everything going on there. So remember, there's nuclear weapons at the air base there, NATO nuclear weapons, and our presidential administration has been doing everything it can to get its hands on a few spare missiles. You know what I mean? It's crazy, folks. It's crazy. Alright, Sweden creates 55 no-go zones as it loses control of refugee crisis. Now, why is this in the war group? Do I need to answer that? You know, it's not that I'm saying that we should be warring against refugees, but this is what they're doing to destabilize countries, okay? So, that's why I group it in with this stuff. Next up. Okay, let me play this video. Here we go. And as you would know it, I have it muted. Hang on.
So I think Seamus Milne going will help matters. I think it's not been helpful to have such a divisive character.
Okay, here we go. Let's try this again.
18 people have been killed in a U.S. drone strike in Afghanistan. The attack happened in Nangarhar province on the eastern border with Pakistan. Afghan officials say 13 of the victims were civilians. Daesh terrorists hold some territory in Nangarhar with Achin as their stronghold. U.S. drone attacks purportedly carried out against militants in Afghanistan have taken a heavy toll on the civilian population. Afghanistan has been gripped by insecurity since the U.S. and its allies invaded the country as part of Washington's so-called war on terror back in 2001. Many parts of Afghanistan still remain plagued by militancy despite the presence of foreign troops.
Alright, so I wanted just to play that video of that drone strike because of what it is, essentially. Hang on here, let me grab the next one. U.S. corporations side with Saudi Arabia against the American people over 9/11 victims bill. And I'll put the link down there. I'm not going to read any of it, and the reason why is because there's an update to it coming soon. Next up, related, Saudi Arabia threatens U.S. Congress, business, and banks. Okay? This is Saudi Arabia threatening them if this bill goes through. Again, I'll put the link down there. I won't be reading it because there's an update. And let's see, here is the update. Senate today overrides Obama's veto on the Sue the Saudis 9/11 bill. So, Obama, bite us. Sorry. That's just the way I feel about it. You know what I mean? And it doesn't need to stop here. I think the Saudis are being thrown under the bus. Yes, I think they were involved. I think they were heavily involved. But I think there are other actors involved just as well, including the Bush family. And I think that they should all be charged with war crimes and dealt with appropriately. Just my opinion. All right, here is the last one of what I call the war updates, as long as she hasn't posted a bunch more. I'm not holding my breath. I see the number 3 up there. I've been like, you can ask Jen. I've been looking at these kind of, you know, in ogre mode because I don't have all my coffee in me, and I'm just like, war. War. Anyway. Alright, here's, Moscow says U.S. failed to separate rebels from terrorists in response to U.S. ultimatum over Syria. Okay, Russia's not going to work with us anymore. Russia is pissed. Alright, you done poked the bear. You poked the bear. And I'll tell you what, they're not going to play games anymore. I don't see them playing games anymore. I see right now that this is as heightened, and I've said this before. I think what's going on now is even more heightened than the Cold War. I really do. I really, really do. And our administration is clueless. Either we got some type of super secret weapon or something like that can just, you know, de-Russianize the Russians or something. I don't know. We better quit poking the bear, you know. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I can't figure it out for sure. I've tried and tried and tried. And I cannot figure it out anymore. I can't. I don't know if Russia's just part of the play. I don't know if Russia realized that they may not be in the club, so to speak, and this is them now lashing out. I don't know. I really, really don't have a clue. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to wrap up the war updates there. Sorry for sounding so ogre this morning. I am just absolutely beat. Hopefully after this cup of coffee I'll be a little more alert.